billion.
When you ask the Cincinnati Chamber of Commerce and when you ask the business community, what's your #1 priority in Cincinnati? They came back every single time and said, this bridge.
Work that will help the economy in southwest Ohio and around the country. Construction on this project is expected to start late this year, with most of the work wrapping up sometime in 2029. In Covington, Kentucky, I'm John Bedell, News Center 7.
And now, your Storm Center 7 forecast with meteorologist Robert Gauthreaux III.
Your turn.
Oh, you want me to go? Okay, well, I mean, we've been talking about the cold weather.
I can take over.
I mean, I'm sitting right in the middle. I guess I can be kind of like the mediator.
Even though, Robert, the temperatures are colder, still a far cry from what we dealt with.
No.
8 to 10 days.
In fact, what we're getting now and for the next several days is, I mean, typical.
Normal.
You could say the word, yeah, normal,
But
typical. It's average for this time of year.
Soggy. I almost am glad it's going to freeze or get colder because it's so
I mean, I
soggy.
guess. I mean, we live in Ohio for a reason, right? What's that? Yeah.
I mean, we did.
We did. We had a little sun.
It's been sluicy. We need it.
Yeah, well, we're already colder than where we were at 3 a.m. this morning. That's because the cold front moved through today, and so you can see at 3 a.m. we were at 57 degrees. Now we're already in the 40s. That's because the cold front moved through. It introduced a lot of cooler air from the north, and temperatures are going to continue to drop. They dropped pretty rapidly throughout the day because we had some sunshine, some clear skies. But as we move into the overnight hours, we're starting to see some cloud cover come in, and so temperatures are still going to drop. You're still having cold air filter through. It just won't be as dramatic. Temperatures now, you can see about 42 degrees in Dayton. Already, some of us in the 30s. Winchester's at 37, Sydney's at 39. And we're double digits as far as how much colder we are now than 11:19 p.m. last night. We're 16 degrees cooler in Dayton, Wapakoneta, 18 degrees cooler. And there you can see some cloud cover coming in. It's a little harder to see because it's low. These are low-level clouds. The satellite has to go real deep in the atmosphere, but this light gray color you can see is some cloud cover moving in. And off to the northwest, see a nice little swirl of clouds, some snow up there. We could get a few flurries out of that tomorrow. We've been talking about as well this system off the coast of California. That's a big swirl out there. You can see it's been bringing in some really good rainfall across much of the state of California, even some snow a little bit farther up north in the Pacific Northwest. But the snow here in the Midwest and the northern plains, some of this will drape through our area tomorrow. We'll see a few flurries, not really expecting accumulation, but let's time it out. As we move into the morning hours on Thursday, you're still pretty dry, some partly to mostly cloudy skies at times. Here in the afternoon and the evening hours, you'll see the chance for some flurries, perhaps even a few showers passing through, but it comes through pretty quickly, and we're left with a pretty quiet Friday. But then as we head into the weekend, we are expecting a chance of some snow and some rain, depending on where that temperature is. So prepare for a few flurries, perhaps even a few showers tomorrow afternoon, really late afternoon and evening. And then you can see Saturday and Sunday, chance of rain and snow kind of goes back and forth depending where you are, also what time of day. But then beyond that, we're quiet. Temperatures, look, they don't even really change that much. Highs in the 40s, lows in the 30s, but it does look like beyond the next 7 days, we could be warming back up again.
All right, Robert, thank you. We'll take a look at what the U.S. Coast Guard found on the Detroit River. Well,